Launch! I am absolutely devastated.
Here we are again, an empty runway and two cars going head to head. Today's drag race is between two all-wheel drive, four-door cars that both claim a 0 to 62 time of just 3.2 seconds. But that really is where the similarities end. Our first contender is the Tesla Model 3 Performance. It has the equivalent of around 450 horsepower, but benefits from instant electric torque off the line. And it will need all the advantage it can get, because it's against this, the Mercedes-AMG GT 63S 4-door coupe with a 630 horsepower 4-litre twin-turbo V8.
Power to weight, 265 horsepower per tonne on this, and that thing's got about 312 horsepower per tonne. Oh, it's not looking good. I just hope he doesn't get his launch control right. I'm going to go in gear, let it warm up a little bit. He's laughing that things have got to warm up, but it's still, the electric motors still have to warm up. Everything just has to warm up a little bit. It's not like a traditional combustion engine where you're warming the oil and the fluids up. We're very much warming up the electric motors. And of course on this car, if you haven't seen the RS6 video that we did, this car has dual motors, so it sends a torque to, I'm ready Mr. Starter, I'm ready, I was born ready for this car. So it has dual motors, one on the front axle, one on the rear axle, powers front and rear wheels. And it's a very clever car. It sends the power where it needs to be, as you'd imagine, and it reacts within 10 milliseconds. So for any weather conditions, and today we certainly have some very changeable and interesting weather conditions.
This is the latest AMG GT S 4-door, but this is an Edition 1 version. Only comes in this fancy grey paint.
So I'm in track mode, sport, track mode, everything's warm, and I'm going to just go from my right foot off the brake to my right foot on the accelerator. You can't hold your left foot on the brake and ride it at all with an electric car. It just doesn't like it at all, so I'm hoping that if I get him off the lights, he's probably talking about racing car driver reaction times or something equally as dull. This thing is a rocket ship off the lights, but I do wish I had the Model S Performance.
Brake on, full throttle.
Launch! Launch car, launch!
With no time for practice runs, this was a one-shot deal. I'd left the ESC on, assuming the race start mode would sort it all out for me. But it obviously didn't like the cold, wet conditions.
Launch! Yes! In your...
I'm catching him, I'm catching, where's the...
Coming back! He is coming back, but no!
Oh, 130 miles an hour.
I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Oh no! No!
It's a bit too close for the Mercedes comfort.
I am absolutely devastated. I thought I had you then.
The £150,000 and it just, the launch control doesn't work very well.
The driver. It's not the car. £150,000, you get a very nice car.
It's
times
not
the price.
the driver,
Three
right?
times the price of this car. I should have had the Model S. Whoa, it's got a little bit sideways.
It's not me against him. He won't understand. We're merely evaluating the two different cars. And Mercedes launch control in the wet isn't happy. Didn't work. Dear Mercedes, your launch control is rubbish in the wet on a cold day.